This conference will now be recorded.
Today we are going to discuss about many-to-many relationship. Okay, we are going to discuss about many-to-many relationship. First, what I will do is I will just go and create one custom object. My custom object name is nothing but student. Okay, I will just go and create one custom object. My custom object name is nothing but student. While creating a custom object, we will get one standard field, right? That standard field is nothing but student name, and in addition to that you will just go and create any fields here. It doesn't matter. Okay, for example, first name, last name, some other fields, any fields you will just go and create, okay. And the next one is I'm trying to creating one more object. My object name is nothing but course. Okay, my object name is nothing but course. Okay, my object name is nothing but course. So while creating, we will get one custom field, right? That is nothing but course name. In addition to that, if you want, you will just go and create any fields. It doesn't matter, course fees or some other fields. It doesn't matter. So we created two custom object. One custom object name is nothing but student, and another custom object name is nothing but course. Okay, in both custom object, if you want, you will just go and create any custom fields. It doesn't matter. Now my target is we want to make many to many relationship between these two objects. We want to make many to many relationship between these two objects. First of all, what is many to many? Many to many is nothing but whenever we are thinking from the student objective perspective, it is having one to many relationship with the course object. Whenever we are thinking from the student objective perspective, then it is having one to many relationship with the course object. And whenever we are thinking from the course object perspective, it is having one to many relationship with the student object. That concept we will call it as a many to many relationship. First of all, we created one student object. This is my student object. Now we created one more custom object. My custom object name is nothing but course custom object. Okay, now our target is we want to make many to many relationship between these two objects. First of all, what is many to many is nothing but whenever we are thinking from student objective perspective, it is having one to many relationship with the course. Okay, it is having one to many relationship with the course. Whenever we are thinking from the course objective perspective, it is having one to many relationship with the student object. Finally, this concept we will call it as a many to many relationship. This is the concept. First, we have to understand the concept. What is many to many? Whenever we are thinking from one objective perspective, it is having one to many relationship. Whenever we are thinking from another objective perspective, it is having one to many relationship. That concept is called many to many relationship. Then, how we are going to implement many to many relationship is nothing but Salesforce defined one process. Salesforce defined one process. Suppose you want to maintain many to many relationship between two objects. First you will just go and create one custom object. This is Salesforce defined process. Salesforce said if you want to maintain many to many relationship between two objects, first go and create one custom object. That custom object name should be anything. It doesn't matter. That custom object name should be anything. For example, I will just make it as a Ramesh. It doesn't matter. But I'm just providing some meaningful name. Here we are maintaining a relation between student and the course, right? I will just make it as a student course. Okay. Salesforce is saying that suppose if you want to maintain many to many relationship between two objects, first go and create one custom object. That custom object name should be anything. The field name is also anything. It doesn't matter. student course name. Okay, then Salesforce is saying the second step is go to this particular object, go to this particular object and create one master detail relationship field. Here master is nothing but a student. Okay, the second step is go to the custom object, go to the custom object and create one field. While creating a field, you should select master detail relationship. Here master is nothing but a student. Here master is nothing but student. And the third step is again go to this particular object, again go to this particular object and create one more field. That field data type is master, and this time master is nothing but course object. This time master is nothing but course object. This time master is nothing but course object. Then this object, technically by using this object we are maintaining many to many relationship. By using this object we are maintaining many to many relationship. Okay, first we will create the object and we will see if you have any questions. Okay, first what I will do, I will just go and create one student object. I will just go and create one student object. So how to log in into our trailer version? What is the URL? login.salesforce.com. We have to remember the URLs. How to log in into the trailer version? That is nothing but login.salesforce.com. Okay, you have to enter your username and password and click on this login. Then automatically it will redirecting into the lightning. So our target is what? Go and create one custom object. My custom object name is nothing but student. Okay, my custom object name is nothing but student. Okay, we are always creating new object. Why we are creating new object? What happened to the existing object? Yesterday we created employee object and company object, right? Shall we use that object? Means yes, we can use that object, but for our practice purpose we will get more practice, right, related to navigations and all those things. That's why each and every time I am trying to creating a new object. Okay, each and every time I am creating a new object. Now coming into here, student object, step one is I am trying to creating a student object. How to create one object? Go to the object manager, go to the object manager, go to create. In the right hand side we have create is there. Click on create, click on custom object, click on custom object. My object name is nothing but student and my tab name is nothing but students. Okay, students. What is the purpose of tab? Suppose we are trying to inserting the data into the object from the front end, then we will go with the tab. My tab name is nothing but student. Okay, and object name is nothing but student. System automatically generate API name, that is nothing but student underscore underscore c, and record name is nothing but the first field. The first field data type is nothing but a text. Now I'm just making this object as a tab by checking this particular checkbox. By checking this particular checkbox. Finally, try to save this one. Finally, try to save this one. So, what is your tab style? Go and select. Here there is no logic. You will just go and select anything. It doesn't matter. Click on next. Profile it's related to the security. We'll discuss going forward. Click on next. This is also a separate one. We'll discuss going forward. Finally, try to save this one. Finally try to save this one. So we created one custom object. My custom object name is nothing but student. My custom object name is nothing but student, and tab name is nothing but students, and API name is nothing but student underscore underscore c. Okay, if you want you will just go and create fields also. How to create fields? Go to fields and relationship sections and click on this new button. Click on this new button, and the next one is you will just go and select any data type here. Text data type. I'm trying to creating one field. My field name is nothing but first name. Okay, first name. And the next one is length is 25. Already we discussed this one. Then click on the next and click on next, and finally try to save this one. So we created one field. My field name is nothing but first name. If you want you will just go and create any number of fields, it doesn't matter. Any number of fields, it doesn't matter. So first object we created, our object name is nothing but student. Okay, and fields also we created. Okay, field also we created. Next, one second. Next, The next step is I am trying to creating one more object. My object name is nothing but course. My object name is nothing but course. How to create? I am on this page. I want to create a new object. So always go to the object manager. Always go to the object manager. Go to object manager. Click on create. Click on custom object, and the next one is here course. My object name is nothing but course, and the plural label is nothing but courses, and the next one is the tab name is nothing but tab name is not, I mean tab, I'm trying to making this one as a tab. Try to save this one. Choose the tab style. Choose the tab style. Now go to here, click on next button. Click on next. Finally try to save this one. So we created one more custom object. My custom object name is nothing but course. Tab name is nothing but courses. And the API name is nothing but course underscore underscore C, which is generated by the system. Which is generated by the system. Then if you want, you will just go and create fields and fields also. If you want, you will just go and create any number of fields. It doesn't matter. Now, our target is, we want to make many to many relationship between these two objects. Okay, we want to make many to many relationship between these two objects. Okay, so what is many to many relationship concept? First of all, what is many to many relationship concept? Many to many relationship concept is nothing but whenever we are thinking from student objective perspective, it is having one to many relationship with the course object. Whenever we are thinking from the course objective perspective, it is having one to many relationship with the student object. That concept is nothing but many to many. That concept is nothing but many to many. So how we are going to implement that many to many in the Salesforce is nothing but Salesforce only defined a process. Salesforce only defined a process. Suppose if you want to maintain many to many relationship between two objects, first go and create a custom object. So the first step is I'm creating one custom object. How to create a custom object? Go to object manager. Go to object manager and click on this new button. Sorry, click on create custom object, and my custom object name is nothing but any name, it doesn't matter. So but some meaningful name here we are giving. Okay, student course, student courses. Then make this one as a tab. Finally try to save this one. Finally try to save this one. This is a tab style. Go and select. Go and select, and the next one is click on next. Click on next and click on save button. So we created one custom object. My custom object name is nothing but student course. Tab name is nothing but student courses. And API name is nothing but student course underscore underscore C. Now what is the second step? The second step is go to the fields and relationship section. Create one new field. Create one new field. Go to here. Click on this new button. Click on this new button. So while creating a new field, you will just go and select the data type, that is nothing but master detail relationship. That is nothing but master detail relationship. Then click on the next button. Here what is the master? Here the what is the master? I am trying to selecting the master as a student. So the second step is it will show all the objects, how many objects are there in the system, whether it is a standard object or custom object. It will show all the objects. The second step is I will just go and select the object name. Here we are maintaining a relationship with the student object. Here the student is a master. Then click on the next button. Click on the next button. The third one is the same name we are using, right? We are maintaining a relationship with the student object. We are maintaining a relationship with the student object. So the relationship field also we are giving the same name as a parent object name. Is it mandatory to give the same name? Means it is not mandatory, but the best approach is we should use the same name, whatever the parent name is there, right? The same name here we should use. That is the best approach. In the real time we will not decide. Whenever you are working in one project and your client will ask, go and create a master detail relationship or lookup relationship between these two objects, and at that time he will give this name, but this name is like this. Suppose he will not provide any name, then default name is nothing but a parent object. Then the default name is nothing but a parent object. Okay. Any noise from my side, Mahesh? Any noise from my side?
No, clear, Ramesh garu.
Okay, fine. Yeah, thanks. So just observe here. Just remember here. I'm trying to making a master detail relationship or lookup relationship. So while making a relationship, we have to provide one field, right? We have to provide one field. That field name I am just always giving the parent name. Is it mandatory to give the parent name only? No, it is not mandatory, but it is the best practice. Suppose you are working in the one project and your client asked, go and create lookup relationship or master detail relationship. And suppose your client doesn't provide any name for the relationship field. He doesn't provide, sometimes he doesn't provide, go and make a relationship. That time we should always give the parent name. Suppose our client provide, then you will just go and change it. Your client provide, then go and change it. Then click on the next button. Click on next. Click on next. And see, finally we will get one related list. This is applicable for lookup relationship and master detail relationship. Both cases it is applicable. Okay. So my relationship, my related list name is nothing but student course. So what does that meaning here? What does that meaning? The last screen meaning is nothing but this is a student, this is a parent. For this parent, this is a, I mean, this is a detail page, or this is a parent. For this parent, the related list is nothing but student course. The related list is nothing but student course. That is nothing but child. The child name is nothing but student course. This is the meaning. Related list label, that is nothing but a child, but technically we will call it as a related list. Parent is nothing but a student. This is related list. That related list name is nothing but student course. If you want, you will just go and change it. If you want, you will just go and change it. Backend, the object name is nothing but student course only. Finally try to save this one. Finally try to save this one. So we created one custom field, right? My custom field name is nothing but student. API name is nothing but student underscore underscore C. Data type is nothing but master. With which object we are maintaining a relationship? With the student object only, right? So now the next step is, I will just go and create one more custom field. My custom field name is nothing but course. And here the data type is nothing but master detail only, not lookup, only master. Here this is a master and this is a master. Okay, I will just go and create a master detail relationship. I will just go and create a master detail relationship. Click on this new button and select master detail relationship. Click on next. And with which object you are maintaining the relationship? I'm maintaining the relationship with the course object, right? Go to here. It will show all the object, whether it is a standard object or custom object. Go to your course, then click on the next button. Click on the next, and see, I'm using the same name as a parent name. Click on next. Click on next. Click on next. So finally we are getting one related list screen. This is a related list screen. So parent is nothing but course. Here parent is nothing but course, and the child is nothing but student course. Child we will technically call it as a related list. Child technically we will call it as a related list. Okay, finally try to save this one. Finally try to save this one. So here, how many master detail relationship field we created? We created two master detail relationship field, right? One is for student and another one is for course, right? Suppose I am trying to creating one more master detail relationship field. Go to here, click on this new button, click on this new button, see what system it is doing. So it is disabling. It is disabling. So in the previous session we discussed, right, how many master detail relationship field from one object we will create, means only two fields, right? Now we are clear, right? In the previous session we discussed, see here, in the previous session, two master detail relationship fields only we will create, right, per object. Here from the student course object we created two master detail relationship field only, right? One is with the student object and another one is with the course object, right? Suppose I am trying to creating one more field, the system it will not accept the master detail relationship field option. It is going into the disable mode, that is the first point. Means only two fields we will create, only two master detail relationship field we will create per object. So one is student we created and another one is course we created. Now the second one is which one we first created? Student we created first or course we created? We created student, right? So for this object, what is the primary master? Primary master is nothing but student only. primary master is nothing but student only. So we created two master detail relationship field in the object. First one which we created student. So first which we created, that the system identify and the system treat that this is a primary master. This is a primary contact, primary master, and this is nothing but secondary master. This is nothing but secondary master. Just remember the terminologies. Sometimes in interview also they will ask, you created two master detail relationship field, right? Then which one it is consider, which field, which object security it will consider. Security is a different concept, we will discuss going forward. But just remember, first field we created, right? The system treat that this is a master, primary master. How the system know whether this is first we created, this is second we created, means system backend logic is there. So whatever we are created, right, the first master field, the system treat that that is a primary master. Whatever second we created it, the system treat that that is a secondary master. That is a secondary master. So here we identify two things. One is, per object we created only two master detail relationship field. The second one is, first field we created it, the field technically we will call it as a primary master. The second field we created, right, that field secondary master technically we will call it. Then what is the purpose, why primary, why secondary? Means whenever we are coming into the security, that time student object, it will, I mean this student parent, I mean this student course is there, right? It will take student security only. Student security, whatever the security for student, the same security student course object also it will take. Okay, here for course is there, right? For course is also whatever the security is there, right? Whatever the security for the student, I mean that security only it will take. Forget about the security, we will discuss. Just remember one word, okay? Whatever the primary security is there, right, that security only this custom object it will take. That security only the custom object it will take. What is the custom security? Forget about that, we'll discuss going forward. We'll discuss going forward. Now I will just go and create records here. I will just go and create records. Student is nothing but James is one student. Okay, James is one student. James is one student. James is trying to learn. Okay, James is one student, and Peter is another student. Thomas is another student. Okay, three students record we created. Three student record we created. Okay, how to create these three student record? Go to the student tab. Go to app launcher. Go to app launcher. Student. Students. Click on the students tab and go and create. Click on this new button. Click on this new button. Student name is nothing but James. Try to save this one. And I will just go and create one more record. Go to your student. Click on this new button. Peter, one more student record. And the next one is go to here student. Click on this new button. Thomas. And try to save this one. So we created three students record, right? We created three students record, right? Three student record. One is James, another one is Peter, and another one is Thomas. If you want, you will just go and create a number of records, it doesn't matter. But here we are creating three records. Now the next step is go to the course tab. Go to the course tab. Go to the course tab. Go to app launcher. You have to type the tab name courses. This is a course tab. This is a course tab. Now go to here, click on this new button. Click on this new button. Course is nothing but Java, and try to save this one. And the next one is, I will just go and create one more course. Go to here, click on this new button, Salesforce admin. And the next one is, I will create one more course, that is nothing but Salesforce development. Salesforce development. Go to here, Salesforce development. We created three records. Any name, it doesn't matter. Any name. For our testing purpose, we are creating records. So I created sales Java, I created, and Salesforce development I created. I mean Salesforce admin we created. Three records we created. Okay, three records we created. One is Java record, and another one is Salesforce development, and another one is Salesforce admin. Now James is interested. See here, James is interested to learn Java and Salesforce admin. James is interested to learn Java and Salesforce admin. Then what does that meaning? What does that mean? James is interested to learn Java and Salesforce admin. One second. James is interested to learn James is interested to learn Java and Salesforce admin. Java and Salesforce admin. I mean, what type of relationship it is? One to many relationship, right? One student and number of courses, right? And number of courses. So now coming into here, Peter. Peter is trying to learn Salesforce admin and Salesforce development. Salesforce development. So what kind of relationship here? So Peter is one record. Peter is trying to learning n number of courses. N number of courses is nothing but Salesforce admin is trying to learning. Salesforce development is trying to learning. So that is nothing but one to many relationship. Now Thomas is also trying to learn Salesforce admin, Salesforce admin, Salesforce development, Java. He's trying to learning three courses. He's trying to learning three courses. So Thomas is trying to learning three courses. One is Salesforce admin, Salesforce development, Java. Java. So what kind of relationship it is? One student and n number of courses, right? One student n number of courses. Here also one student n number of courses. I am talking about n. Some students they will learn only one course, it doesn't matter. So finally 1 to n, one number of courses, I mean 0 to n any number of courses. One student any number of courses, any student any number of courses. So finally from the student objective perspective, it is having, I mean, we have to maintain one to many relationship, right? We have to maintain one to many relationship, right? Now coming into the course object. Now coming into the course object. Java is one course. In Java course, how many students are there? How many students are there Java course? So James is there, James is there, and the next one is Thomas is there. Thomas is there. Now I am thinking from course objective perspective. Java is one course record. Java is one course record. In the Java record, I mean in this record, how many students are there? James is one student. James is one student, and Thomas is one student. So from this course objective perspective, it is having one to n relationship, right? So now coming into here, Salesforce admin. Salesforce admin is there, right? Salesforce admin is one course. In Salesforce admin, how many students are there? How many students are there? James is there, Peter is there, Thomas is there. See, James, Peter, Thomas. James, Peter, Thomas. Now I am thinking from the course objective perspective. Salesforce admin is one course record. For this course record, how many students are there? James is there, Peter is there, Thomas is there. Now coming into your Salesforce development. Salesforce development is one course record. One course record. In the Salesforce development, how many students are there? How many students are there in the Salesforce development? Peter is there, Peter is there, and the next one is Thomas is there. Thomas is there. So from the course objective perspective, so Salesforce development is one course. So from the Salesforce development record, how many students are there? N number of students. From Salesforce admin record, how many students are there? N number of records. From Java, how many students are there? N number of records. N number of records are there. So from the course objective perspective, we have to maintain one to many relationship. From student objective perspective, we have to maintain one to many relationship. So here we created three student record, and here we created three course record. Now what is my next step? We want to maintain many to many relationship. So to maintain many to many relationship, we created one custom object, right? Go to this custom tab. Go to this custom tab. First I will create records. Then you have any questions, again we'll discuss. Go to go to tab student course. This is my tab name, student course. Okay. Click on this new button. Click on this new button. What is the student? James is one student, right? James is one student. Okay. James is one student. James, which one is trying to learning? Java, right? James, Java. I'm just providing my record name as a James and Java. Student means it is a master detail relationship, right? First of all, there is a star mark, right? With red star mark, right? That is nothing but master. Then click on this one. It will show all the student. I am trying to selecting the student as a James. I am trying to selecting the student as a James. Now go to the course. James wants to learn which course? Java, right? See, go to here, Java. So we are trying to creating one record. Here I am trying to creating one record. My record name is nothing but any name, it doesn't matter, but I'm just putting like James Java. Student name is nothing but I will just go and select James here, and course name is nothing but I will just go and select Java. Why? Our target is James, he will learn Java. James, he will learn Salesforce admin. That's what we are trying to implementing here. So finally try to save this one. Finally try to save this one. So we created one James record. James is trying to learning Java. Okay, now I will just go to here student course, click on this new button, James underscore, James underscore, which this time is trying to learning Salesforce admin. So my record name I will just go and put Salesforce admin. The student is nothing but James only, right? See here, go to here, James, and the course is nothing but which course is trying to learning Salesforce admin, right? So here James is one student and he is trying to learning Salesforce admin, and see, I mean, this is a record name. The record name I am just providing. Here there is no logic. If you want, you will just go to provide anything. It doesn't matter. So which student? James student. Which course is trying to learning? Which course is trying to learning? Salesforce admin. So finally, one student n number of courses, right? One student n number of courses right here. For example, go to student. Go to student here. Go to student tab. Go to student tab. James is one student, right? See, go to here. James is one student. Refresh this one. Suppose I want to see the related records. James related records. Where I will go to? Detail means this is nothing but parent one. Suppose I want to see James related records. Go to related list. See here. James is trying to learning two courses. Which course? Java is one course and Salesforce admin is one course. How we are achieving? How we are achieving? From student to course, there is no direct relationship. Here you have to observe. From student to course, there is no direct relationship. In between, we created one custom object. My custom object name is nothing but student course. By using this object, we are maintaining a relationship between student and course, and that relationship we will call it as a many to many. Here you have to observe, James is one student, right? This is a parent record. This is a student record, and the student record name is nothing but James. James is interested to learn two courses, right? Where we will find those record? Go to related, and my related list name is nothing but student course. Here two records are there, right? Two records. Like that, go to student course tab. This time we will just go and create Peter records. We will just go and create Peter's record. Peter, and he's trying to learning Salesforce admin, right? So, and I mean here student is nothing but Peter, and course is nothing but Salesforce admin, right? Salesforce admin. Now go to my student course. Go to my student course and click on this new button. Click on this new button. What is a student name? Peter. And which course is trying to learning? Salesforce admin, right? Salesforce admin. So student name is nothing but Peter, and the course name is nothing but Salesforce admin. Finally try to save this one. Finally try to save this one. So we created one Peter record. We created one Peter record. So he is trying to learning Salesforce admin. So like that, he will just go on, we will just go and create one more record. That is nothing but Peter underscore Salesforce development, and primary master is nothing but Peter, and the next one is record is nothing, I mean course is nothing but Salesforce development. Go to student course, click on this new button, I mean Peter Salesforce development, right? And the student name is nothing but Peter's, right? Course name is nothing but Salesforce development, right? Finally try to save this one. So we created one record. Where we created? In the student course object we created. Now go to student tab. Now go to student tab. See, Peter record is there, right? Select the Peter record. Now I want to see Peter how many courses is trying to learning. How many courses is trying to learning? Then where we will see the child records which are related to this one. Go to related. See here, student course is a related list. Here Peter is learning Salesforce admin, Salesforce development, right? So one course, I mean one student, that student name is nothing but Peter. That Peter is trying to learning two courses. One is Salesforce admin and another one is Salesforce development. Now go to the course tab. Now go to the course tab. See here, Salesforce admin is there, right? Salesforce development is there, right? Java is there, right? Now go to the Salesforce admin. Salesforce admin is a parent record. What are the students are there which are learning Salesforce admin? Go to related list. See how many students are there. How many students are there? James is there, Peter is there. James is there, Peter is there. Also I selected Salesforce admin, that's where it is coming. One second. Go to here. Okay. Okay. Here also I selected Salesforce admin. That's why here it is coming. So one code now coming into here. Course. It is nothing but course. Go to your courses and the Salesforce admin is there, right? Salesforce admin is there, right? So this is a parent record. This is a course record. My course record name is nothing but student admin. In this course record, how many students are there? How many students are there? James is there, Peter is there. James is there, Peter is there. Okay. James, Peter both are learning Salesforce admin, Salesforce admin. So in this way, we are maintaining many to many relationship. In this way, we are maintaining many to many relationship. Again, I will explain. If you have any questions, let me know. Step one, what we did? Step one, what we did? We created one student object, right? We created one student object. Okay. Created one, forget about this one coming into here. Created one student object. Okay. Created one student object. Okay. Student object we created, and after that what we did, I created three students record. Create any number of records, n number of records you will just go and create. I am trying to creating three student records. Three students record. One record name is nothing but James, and another one is nothing but Peters, and another one is nothing but Thomas. Okay. Three records we created. Three records we created. See here, Thomas. So we created one custom object. My custom object name is nothing but student. In this custom object, we created three records. We created three records. So this is the first step. This is the first step. Student object we created. This is a student object. In this student object, we are created three records. One is James is one record, and another one is Peter is another record, and Thomas is another record. Here there is no new concept, nothing. Okay. The second step is we created one more custom object. The second step is we created one more custom object. My custom object name is nothing but course. My custom object name is nothing but created one custom object. My custom object name is nothing but course. Okay. My custom object name is nothing but course. Create n number of records. It doesn't matter. Create three course records. Create three course record. Here we created three students record. That's why here we have to create three course record. It is not like that. There is no logic like that. Okay. Create n number of records, it doesn't matter. Here I am trying to creating three course record. One is Java, and another one is Salesforce admin, and another one is Salesforce development. Salesforce development. Three course records we created. See here, this is my another custom object. My custom object name is nothing but course, and in this custom object we created three courses. One is Java, and another one is Salesforce admin, and another one is Salesforce development. Okay. Salesforce development. Now my target is, up to now there is no new concept. Two custom object we created, and based on our requirement we created three records we created. That record names also any name, it doesn't matter. There is no logic. Okay. Now coming into here. So James is one student record, right? James is one student record, right? So James wants to learn Java and Salesforce admin. Java and Salesforce admin. James want to James want to learn Java and Salesforce admin. James is one student record. James is one student record, and he wants to learn two courses. Two courses. Course is another object. Java and Salesforce admin. So James wants to link. James wants to link. See here, Java and Salesforce admin. So Java and Salesforce admin. James, we want to link James with the Java course record and Salesforce admin course record. We want to link James with Java course record and Salesforce admin course record. This is separate object and this is separate object. But my target is I want to link. Student is one object. In that student object, we have one record is there. That record I want to link in the course. In the course, we have some records are there. We want to link to those records. That is our target. So now coming into here, Peter is one more student. Peter wants to learn Salesforce admin and Salesforce development. Salesforce admin and Salesforce development. So we want to link Peter student record with this Salesforce admin record and this Salesforce development record with the Salesforce development record. So now coming into here, Thomas wants to learn Thomas wants to learn Salesforce admin, and Salesforce development and Java. Okay, Java. So we want to link Thomas student record with Java admin development. Java admin development. So now you have to observe from student object with the course object, what kind of relationship that is one student and n number of courses, right? N number of courses. See here, James is one student. James is trying to learn how many courses? N number of courses. Okay, Peter is trying to learning how many courses? N number of courses. Thomas is trying to learning how many courses? N number of courses. So from student objective perspective, it is having one to many relationship, right? One to many relationship, right? So one to many relationship, right? Now coming into the course objective, up to now we think from the student objective perspective only. One student wants to learn many courses. One student wants to learn many courses. In that way only we think. We now coming into the course objective perspective. Now coming into the course objective perspective. So now Java is one course. Under Java, how many students are there? How many students are there? Java. James is there. Peter is there, right? James is there, Peter is there. And now coming into here, Salesforce admin, how many students are there? How many students are there? James is there, Peter is there, Thomas is there. Now coming into here, Thomas, now coming into Salesforce development, how many students are there? How many students are there? Peter is there, Thomas is there. Peter is there, Thomas is there. Now I am thinking from the course objective perspective. Under Java course, how many students are there? How many students are there? James is there, Peter is there. Under Salesforce admin, how many students are there? How many students are there? Peter is there, Thomas is there, James is there. I mean, to Salesforce admin, how many students are there? How many students are there under Salesforce admin? James is there, Peter is there, Thomas is there. So from course objective perspective, whenever we are thinking, that time also it is having one to many relationship, right? That time also this is having one to many relationship, right? Now we understand, right? So up to now, any questions? We created two custom objects, and after that we created three records. Here also we created three records. Next, our target is we want to link James to these two records. We want to link Peter to these two records. We want to link Thomas to with these three records. James record is one object. Java Salesforce admin is in different objects. We want to link, but I want to link these records. But I want to link these records. But we want to link these records. From the course objective perspective, from Java, I want to link with this student. Salesforce admin, I want to link these student. From Salesforce development, I want to link these students. So this is our target. This is our target. We understand the requirement up to now. You have any questions or any confusion? Any questions or any confusion? Okay. So our target is
I
we are
am good.
maintaining. Yes, yes, Mahesh. Yeah, thanks. Okay. So this is our target. This is our target. So now how we are going to achieve that target? First, our target name is many to many relationship. Our target name is many to many relationship. Then how to achieve that our target? Salesforce is saying that first you will just go and create one custom object. That custom object name is nothing but anything. It doesn't matter. Then the second step is go and create one master field. That field is with the student object. And the next step is go and create one more field. That field is master, and this is with the course object. So two master detail relationship field we should create. Is it possible to create lookup field and maintain to many relationship? Means no, it is not possible. It is not possible. Why? Means what is the reason? Means I will explain. What is the reason? Means I will explain. So here we should create only master detail relationship field only, not lookup relationship. Not lookup relationship. We should create two fields. Two fields. One field is for this object and another field is for this object. Then Finally, in the Salesforce terminology, sorry, we called this object as a junction object. Junction object, whatever we created the custom object, right? That custom object name, technically we will call it as a junction object. So finally, how we are going to achieve many to many relationship in the Salesforce? By using junction object. By using junction object, we are going to achieve. Junction object is nothing but Junction object is nothing but it is a custom object. It is a custom object which is having which is having which is having two master detail relationship field, which is having two master detail relationship fields. Okay, in interview also they will ask what is many to many relationship, otherwise what is junction object they will ask. So junction object is nothing but it is a custom object to maintain many to many relationship between two objects. So it is having two master detail relationship field. What is many to many relationship is nothing but, suppose anyone will ask what is many to many relationship. Assume that we have two objects. Whenever we are thinking, two object name is nothing but A and B. And whenever we are thinking from the A object perspective, it is having one to many relationship with the course. And whenever we are thinking from the B objective perspective, it is having one to many relationship with the A object. That concept we will call it as a many to many. How we are implementing in the Salesforce? By creating a junction object. What do you mean by junction object? It is a custom object which is having two master detail relationship field. Which is having two master detail relationship field. Okay. In interview, what they will ask is what is a junction object or how to maintain many to many relationship. The second one is, so you created two master detail relationship field, right? What is the first field and what is the second field? Mean primary master and the secondary master. So this object, it will get security from the primary master. Just remember what is the security, forget about that, we'll discuss. Just remember we created two master detail relationship field. One is called primary and the second one is called secondary. This student course object will get security from the primary master only. That is the second one. The third one they will ask, boss, you are creating master detail relationship field only, right? Why you will not create lookup relationship? Go and create lookup relationship and maintain many to many relationship. Maintain many to many relationship. Why you are going with the master detail relationship only? You observed lookup relationship. Suppose I will just go and create a lookup relationship. Go to here, student course. Go to here. I will just go and create lookup relationship field. Then what it will happen? So there is not red mark, right? Lookup fields are not mandatory, right? Go to here, fields and relationships. Click on this new button. Click on this new button. Now go to here. I will just go and create one lookup relationship. Okay, instead of master, we will just go and create lookup relationship. Go to your student. See here, student. Click on next button and see student. Just lookup. I'm just putting like student lookup. Click on next. Click on next. Click on next. Finally, try to save this one. I will just go and create one more lookup field. Go to here, click on this new button, and here the lookup relationship. And the next one is click on next. And the next one is with the course. Go to here, course. Where is the course? Course. Click on next. And course lookup. Okay. Course lookup. Click on next. Okay. Click on next. Click on next. Finally, try to save this one. So we created two lookup fields, right? Instead of master, assume that instead of master, we created two lookup fields. One is student lookup and another one is course lookup. Now go to here. Go to my student course tab. Go to here, student student course student course tab. Go to here and see. Click on this new button. Click on this new button. See, I am trying to creating, for example, I want to create this record, James Salesforce admin. James Salesforce admin. So what I will do here, fine, forget about this one. This is a master, this is a master. I will just go and select this to James, and the course is nothing but Salesforce admin. If this is a master means we should select. Suppose lookup means what I will do, I will just go and select James. I forgot to select the course. So then there is no one to many relationship from student to course, right? So here you have to observe in interviews, sometimes they will ask you are created master detail relationship field, right? To maintain many to many relationship. I will create lookup relationship field. What is the problem? Here is the problem. Master means we should select the student. We should select the course. But lookup means it's not mandatory. Sometimes we will select, sometimes we will not select. So there is no concept of one to many. There is no concept of one to many, right? So that's why we should always create master detail relationship. Suppose we want to maintain many to many relationship. Okay. Any questions related to many to many? Any questions or any confusion, please let me know. Okay.
Yeah, Ramesh garu,
Yes. Yes,
I
Mahesh.
had small doubt. Mamu,
Yes, Mahesh.
uh, actually, in one to many in the sense, master will be deleted in the sense, detail also going to delete,
Yeah. We will check that one,
right?
Mahesh. Okay. You are saying,
Hmm.
see, here, this is a,
If we delete
the-
junction object, this,
yeah, we will, I will also verify that one, Mahesh. Here, the Mahesh question is,
yeah,
for
okay.
example, I will just go and delete student record. This question also sometime they will ask. I forgot this one. See here, James is one student record, right? And the courses, this is a linked record, right? Suppose I will delete James, then what happened? What happened? We will see this one. Go to here. I will just
Yeah,
go
okay.
and delete one James record. I will delete James record. Click on the James. Delete this one. Let's see what it will happen. James record is deleted. Now go to student course. Now go to student course. See, James records are automatically deleted, right? James record are automatically deleted, right? Suppose we delete one James record, then associated records. All James records are automatically deleted. Okay, Mahesh. For example, I will just go and delete one course record. Go to here. 1 second. I will just go and delete one course record. Go to here course. Salesforce admin is there, right? I will just go and delete one course. Click on this delete. Salesforce admin. Now go to student course. Student course. See, there is no admin. There is no admin. So finally, the same concept. So here the question is, Mahesh question is, suppose we delete James record. What happened? What happened to these two records? Here James is there, course is there, right? From this object we linked two records, right? This record we linked and this record we linked. Then what happened to this record? Suppose we deleted James record, then all the records where James is student, all these records it will delete. It will get delete. Suppose I delete this record, then what happened to here? Here James is there, here James is there. All these two records it will get delete. All these two records it will get delete. For example, I will delete Salesforce development course. Then what happened? Here Salesforce development is how many students? All these records it will get delete. So finally the concept is same. When we delete a parent record, the associated child records it will automatically delete. Okay, Mahesh, got it?
Yeah, it's good, Ramesh garu. And one more doubt.
In
If
interview
I
also
try to
sometimes,
delete,
1 second, Mahesh, please. In
oh,
interview also sometimes this question they will ask. So here, suppose in many to many relationship, suppose I will delete one parent record. In this record I will delete. Then what happened to the remaining records? What happened? What happened? Means wherever James is there, right? That student James. All those record it will get delete. Just remember these questions also sometimes they will ask. Yes, Mahesh.
Ramesh garu, I had one more doubt.
Yes,
If I
Mahesh.
try to delete object itself, not a record, object itself, student course is there, no?
Yes.
A
Go
student
to here.
course, object itself, not a record.
Yeah, go to here, student course object is there, right? Go to here, delete this one. See, let's see what it will happen. Delete this one. Object got deleted, right? Yes, Mahesh.
Is it affected to student on course?
No, it is not affected. See here, go to here, student and course. Is there is where is that object? No. So On this object these two are depends, right? On this object these two are
Yeah.
depend, but okay, whenever we are deleting this object, there is no impact. Okay.
Yeah, just relationship itself deleted.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, okay. Right.
And any other questions related to many relationship? Okay. In interview, definitely they will ask, whenever they will ask admin part, you created junction object, how to maintain many to many relationship. Okay. Well, otherwise what is a junction object? Otherwise they will ask two master detail relationships, right? Instead of that I will create two lookup relationship fields, what it will happen? And the next one is primary master and another one is secondary master, right? So which security it will get? Primary master. First, which field we created as a master, that the field the system treat as a master. So primary master, not sorry, primary master. That primary master security only automatically it will get. Okay. And this question also sometimes they will ask. Suppose I will delete a parent record in one object record, I will delete. Then what happened to other records? Where that record is there? Right? James is where in the student course. All those records are automatically delete. All those records are automatically delete. So this is many to many relationship. Now coming into here, forget about this many to one. Many to one, there is no option to maintain many to one by using configuration. Okay, we have to go with the programming. We have to go with the programming. Whenever we will discuss programming, that time we'll discuss. But no one will ask about many to one. Okay, no one will ask about many to one. Now coming into here, self relationship. Self means to the same object only. To the same object. Okay, to the
Sir,
same object. Yes. Yes.
sir, ఇందాక మనం ఏంటో many to many
Yes, good.
only two master details.
Mm.
We have created only two master fields, sir.
Yes.
If you take the lookup relationship, how many will create it?
Look up
Once
like 25
if
we will
two,
create.
okay,
So in the previous session we discussed, just remember this one. In lookup, I mean per object two master detail fields only we will create, right? Two master detail. So here you observed, right? In this object I am trying to creating only student and course. Suppose I am trying to creating means the system is automatically making that data type as a default, I mean disable mode, right? That is called disable mode. Okay, disable mode. So lookup means we can create 25 lookup relationship fields. Okay, Guru.
okay, sir.
Yeah, fine. So now coming into here, many to one, forget about this many to one. It's not possible to achieve by using configuration, and no one will ask about many to one. Okay. If it is not possible with the configuration, the only option is programming only. Only option is programming. We have to write Apex programming. Salesforce programming is called Apex. Java means Java programming, right? Like that Salesforce programming language, we will call it as a Apex. Okay. APX, Apex. We will discuss that. Apex programming. Okay. Now coming into here, self relationship. Self relationship is nothing but we are maintaining relationship to the same object. To the same object only we are trying to maintaining, but by using lookup only. By using lookup, not master. In interview also they will ask what is self relationship. Self relationship is nothing but to make relationship with the same object. Then how you are going to implement that self relationship is nothing but how many ways are there? Lookup or master? But we will go with the lookup only. Only option is lookup. Okay, not master. In interview also they will ask. So self relationship, for example, go to the student object. Go to the student object. Okay, go to student object. So now I am trying to making a self relationship. Self means same, right? Go to here, click on this new button, click on this new button, and look up relationship. See here, look up relationship, and the next one is click on next button, and see, now go to your student. See here, student object is available, right? So I am trying to creating one field. The data type is nothing but lookup. Here I am trying to selecting the parent as a student only, means we are maintaining a relationship to the same object by using lookup. Now coming into here, coming back, suppose I will select, one second here, go to here, click on this new button. Suppose I will select master detail. CL. What I'm trying to say, by using master we will not achieve self relationship, right? Suppose I will select master detail relationship, then go to here, click on next, click on next. Here you have to observe there is no student. System will not display the student. See, there is no student. Student inform, student record is there, but there is no student. So self relationship is nothing but to the same object only. How we are going to implement is nothing but by using lookup relationship. By using master, it is not possible to implement self relationship. Why we have to make a relationship to the same object? That is business case. We'll discuss. Okay, going forward, we'll discuss. So we are a technical person. We are a technical person. We should understand how to create. So while creating, we are facing any issues that we have to understand. What is the purpose means our client will explain. That is business. That is business. Based on his requirement, he will give. How to create? While creating, we will face any issues that we have to learn. That we have to learn. Here, how to create a self relationship is nothing but by using lookup relationship. First of all, what is self relationship is nothing but to the same object. Why we have to create? What is the purpose of creating self relationship means the client will explain. That is business based on my client requirement. Okay, we'll discuss going forward. So this is nothing but self relationship. Hierarchy relationship going forward we'll discuss. Okay, going forward we'll discuss. And this is completely relationships. So pending one is hierarchy relationship. Going forward we will discuss this hierarchy relationship. And what type of interview questions they will ask, I will also provide today. After the session I will provide. This is for today's session. If you have any questions, we'll go one by one.
This conference will now be recorded.
So total 40 custom lookup fields, custom fields. I mean whether it is a, I mean 20, 30, total 40 custom lookup, custom relationships we will maintain from the object. Total 40. Total 40 means suppose we will create master, two master detail and remaining lookup. Remaining lookup in the sense means 38 lookup fields. Total per object 40 custom relationships. Suppose I will not create two master means total 40 lookups. Okay, so two master detail relationship, that is standard. Remaining is 38. Remaining is 38. Suppose you are not creating any master detail relationship field, then total is 40. Per object 40 custom field, custom relationship fields we will maintain. Okay, so this is the just I'm trying to updating. In the previous session I said 25 lookup relationship, it is not correct. So I'm trying to updating. Total is 40. 40 means two master detail relationship and 38 is nothing but lookup relationship field. Okay, Mahesh.